You've seen the title, 10 sports you didn't know had an anime. Badminton. Now this is a sport which people have played for fun, maybe roll around with friends, but not taken seriously, which is an actual competitive sport. Well, there's an anime called Hanebado, which follows a high school badminton team and focuses on a girl named Ayano, who was once a promising badminton player, but lost her passion for the sport. Well, in this anime, they explore her journey as she rediscovers her love for badminton and works to become a top player once again. Now, horse racing has existed for the longest time, and finally there's an anime for it, but not in the way you think. So what they've done is they've replaced the horses with girls. Umamusume Pretty Derby is an anime which takes place in a world where anthropomorphic horse girls compete in horse racing, which follows a horse girl named Special Week who moves to Tokyo to become a top racer and compete in the prestigious Japan Derby. Now look, this is a safe zone, we don't judge, feel free to watch it if you want, I don't know. Next up is a sport we know but don't really know much about. Fencing is a sport you usually see with rich people or with the Olympics. Well, there's an anime about it called Bamboo Blade, which centers around a kendo, which is Japanese fencing team, at a high school. This follows the team's journey as they compete in various matches and tournaments with a focus on the team's coach and his attempts to train the team. Next up is one of the most majestic sports out there that does not have that much of a following outside the Olympics, ice skating. Now a lot of you might know this anime, which is called Yuri on Ice, which follows the story of a Japanese figure skater named Yuri Katsuki, who's struggling with his career after defeating a major competition. And the series explores his journey as he meets a famous Russian skater named Victor, and the two work together to compete in the Grand Prix circuit. Next up is probably one of the most popular sports in Japan, ping pong, which is a sport we've all played very bit in recreation centers or just on any table. This comes with Ping Pong the animation. This anime is centered around the sport of table tennis and follows the story of two high school friends who are both skilled players. The series explores their rivalry and friendships as they compete in various tournaments. Now this is a very cool anime which goes through the timeline and you go through all the ups and downs and trials of being a ping pong player. As long as you don't mind the animation, you'll be fine. Next up we have a sport which can we really even consider a sport we enjoy? Running is something people have always done as a part of their cardio, as part of the regime, as just an active sport a lot of people do. Now there's an anime called Run with the Wind, which follows a group of college students who form a long-distance running team and work to compete in the Koen-Ekaden, a famous relay race in Japan. This series explores the personal struggles of each team member and their journey to become better runners. Next up, we have running, but with wheels, cycling. Now cycling is also a popular sport with things like the Tour de France, but is something which isn't the most entertaining when watching, which we come with the anime Yowamushi Pedal, which focuses on the sport of road cycling and follows a high school student named Sakamichi Onoda, who is an otaku and has a passion for anime and manga. The series explores his journey as he joins his school cycling club and works to become a top cyclist. Next up, we have swimming. I think we've all at some point swam, but not competitively, but just chilled in the pool for a while. Well, there is an anime of professional swimming, Free, which follows a group of high school boys who are part of their school swim team. The story focuses on their friendships and rivalries as they train and compete in various swim meets. Next up, I might be pushing it a bit with what we call a term of sports, but I'm talking about card games. Now, these can be really competitive, whether you play something as simple as Uno or the most complicated sports in certain parts of the world. Well, Chihaya Furu is an anime which is centered around a Japanese card game called Karuta. This follows a high school girl named Chihaya who becomes passionate about the game and forms a Karuta club with her friends. This explores their journey as they compete in various tournaments and strive to become top Karuta players. Next up is a sport with many variations with shooting. Now this can come with disc clay shooting as you see in the Olympics. For the sake of an anime, they've decided to go with Airsoft. Aoharu Kikanju is an anime about a high school student named Hotaru Tachibana who is mistaken for a boy and recruited to join a survival game team of Airsoft. This follows Hotaru's journey as she learns about the sport and competes in various matches with her team. And that's it for today. Did any of these anime surprise you? Let me know in the comments below, and till next time.